mana pool can be some issues, but that did get buffed recently. There were like changes to the adaptive strike. He's got really good talents for support morph. That was one of the cooler things that came out with 7.00. He can iron talent better now again because the camps. I don't know if he'll necessarily do that, but you definitely can. It's kind of risky against a Night Stalker though because you're super squishy.
And they're against the Meepo.
Yeah, which you do literally nothing against.
I mean, Meepo, we saw this last night. I was watching Dream League, and it was Weeha against CCNC, Meepo against TA. And Meepo just slams that lane. Like, you get your 2 points in poof, you get your Meepo up, but then you start going into, 1 point net, and then Geostrike, and you burn through Refraction so quickly, you just burst her down, you kill her over and over again, and at the same time, you're stacking and you're building up camps for yourself to farm later. So it's gonna be difficult for this TA to actually try and outplay Chappie in the mid lane. Get any kind of CS levels, advantage, anything they want over there. But we'll see. Boronier, he surprised us and looked very good yesterday on the Shadow Fiend. We'll see how he does playing against the Meepo. And
I feel like these guys have been scrimming each other.
Yeah.
Like, we start out the good luck bros. We have a Morphling picked into an Alchemist ban. Like, draft went relatively quick. It kind of felt like they've seen this before. Because, as far as I'm aware, they have not been running Terrorblade or Support Morph, like, either of these two things, or, like, lately whatsoever. And then suddenly, like, those bans that come out and stuff, it just feels like they know what's going on.
Yeah, something funky is happening. So, the players are moving around a lot there. Initially, it looked like EPG wanted to do some kind of aggressive duel or tri-lane. They put the Luna up on top. But since then, they've decided otherwise. Moving down back towards the safe lane again. We'll be facing up against Ghostic Centaur. DNZ Jakiro. LeBron boots first on the Morphling. Gonna go for a smoke play here. But he's gonna walk straight into Empire. Roger Naposhka. Morphling is taking waveform level 1. I think he was trying to Sentry Ancients.
It's really early to do it, though. I don't know. I thought maybe they'd be going for some block plays or something. I mean, what else would you be doing there with a Sentry, though? I'm not sure.
Yeah. Kind of weird. Unless he was going to try and do... You can still do the Morphling pull thing, right?
Well, that's the other side, though.
Yeah, but maybe he just does it for the kicks, Bottom lane, a little bit of a scrap kicks off. Luna taking a lot of damage, actually. Roger does have a Void. About 2 seconds time. But dearie me. Breath onto Ghostic is taking him lower and lower. There's another waveform there, but LeBron doesn't feel ballsy enough to go in that deep. And it's 3v3. Okay.
I just realized I said Ancients. I'm sorry, I just meant neutrals.
Yeah.
Like, because Meepo just comes up and farms these things. Right?
That's true.
Apologies.
Trent, when was the last time you saw tri-lane against tri-lane?
And whenever it does happen, it always tends to be these weird... The core hero from the aggro team is always kind of funky. It's always like a Tide Hunter or something lately, and the Centaur Warrunner is no exception. I think this is kind of perfect. Oh, of course.
They might lose too. LeBron dies. Naposhka had the Shadow Word on him, and DNZ is gone as well. Oh dear, oh dear.
Again, I have had my fair share of support Morphling games, and I really don't know what he's supposed to do this game. Because, like, the goal, if I was this Morphling, would be to non-stop stun the Troll Warlord during fights. And it's, like, super strong, because before he has BKB, he's just, like, always stunned up and stuff. But he is going to do absolutely nothing for, like, you don't do anything as early game support morph. You're actually the biggest burden to your team. I've also lost numerous games for people by doing this, because you literally do nothing until, like, level 7. Like, what does he do right now? He doesn't even have morph.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's 37, right? Like, it's like a techies right now.
Like, they're trying to...
A quarter of the range.
They're trying to fight, but they're just losing out on this. Even Fatal Bonds is thrown out there by Miposhka.
Look at their HP. Nothing even happened.
No. They got Stout Shield on Night Stalker, Brand Boots on the Warlock. You can't chase them, you can't kill them. In the meantime, TA is doing exceptionally well in mid lane against Meepo. 14-5, hasn't died, has the bottle. Brand Boots will be here soon. Dodges out the first ensnare from Chappie as well. Boronier, good job. Good job up against Chappie, but this is the easy part. The first 3-4 levels, that's the easy part. Now Meepo, he's got 1-1-1, one skill across all 4. And once he hits level 5 is when he'll start to really look to apply this pressure, and Hero moves in at the perfect time. They'll look for a kill onto Chappie, bringing him low. Side blade hit, flash one more.
Oh, they need this.
They can't get him, it's not enough. Too far away, the Meepo gets out. Chappie.
And look what it cost them bottom.
What has
This
happened?
Luna. She's so low. Like,
Oh.
she's done. Just needs to run home.
Lu-
Can't tango up.
At least she has some CS. 7 and 3. It's not not awful. I've seen worse lanes, Trent.
That's
Was that Madara Juggernaut the other day that had 2 CS at like 3 minutes because he was aggro lanes, and that was a terrible experience for him.
more impressive. LeBron's even getting like a couple assists. All right, he missed the range creep. He literally doesn't have the damage to kill a range creep under tower. Oh, or that one. This is just depressing, dude.
He was even trying to adaptive strike. Did you see that like animation on the adaptive strike started? Poor guy. Oh well.
Oh, jeez.
We're not gonna watch that misery anymore. We'll have a look up at
I
top
am.
lane. Mitch, he's doing pretty well. 11 and 0. Rogers rotated up to try and stop this Nyx from getting so much out of this lane. FN has an Orb of Venom to zone out the Nyx Assassin as well. But Mitch has access to his bounty runes, and there's a haste rune top, which looks like Chappie will grab up for himself. And Talon's ready as well. But this LeBron is just being zoned out by a support Warlock. And how often do you see this? Warlock is like MVP in his bot lane, just slamming people.
Easy peasy. Oh, I'm not feeling too good about this Luna. I'm not feeling too good about this TA. I don't know. She, like, again, Boran, you know, he looked good, but who are his buddies gonna be? Who's gonna be in the front line? I guess we have to look towards Mitch, right?
Yeah.
The old standby EPG generally has pretty good games. Great Darkseer player, as we always say, but he's got some pressure on him this one. He has to try and get some kills, and a lot of single target focus up against this Meepo from the people that need to be impactful this game. It's like,
Yeah, and the thing with Nyx is
Mitchy.
usually, oh, is he dead? Carapace is there, but it looks like they'll just be able to chase him down. The bash from FN I don't think was even required, but throws it in for good measure. The thing with Nyx, though, is quite often we see Nyx enable and aid pickoff power. But EPG doesn't have pickoff, they've got team fight. They've got TA who can do physical burst damage, sure. And maybe that is the pairing that you're mentioning, is Nyx finds and TA goes and kills. But Luna, Jakiro, and Morphling, not sure exactly what they're meant to do.
it's too bad. I wish this was gonna work out. I'd be really curious to what LeBron would be building and stuff if he would still go for like the classic with Soul Ring, Tranquils, and then usually into Aether Lens. Unless you're rich enough that you can go Blink. Maybe like Solar Crest would probably be pretty strong on this guy these days, even though it doesn't help you when you have like a TA and a Luna, and you're like the only person who would build it on this team. That would probably be the item.
Eul Scepter used to be quite popular as well. It's a good one. Especially against like Night Stalker Silence or something like that.
As well as you can just stun, you will stun someone. You're like Brewmaster. You're essentially like a Wing Panda.
Trying to kill Chappie here, and I might just do it. Is that Ice Path? Chappie? Oh, did he
that was
really?
Slick.
Did he
That
really?
was pretty slick, dude.
Chappie is absolutely monstrous
That's
on this
so
Meepo.
smart. Oh, you just like slows do nothing because your other Meepo's not slowed, and he just runs away, and then that guy just poofs to him. Oh, what a player.
Miposhka might be in a little bit of bother here.
Dude, there's no bother.
Never mind. The trap slows him down. LeBron's looking to try and adapt to strike him back into the TA. The body
Alright,
blocks are really
nice.
good now. Okay, there we go. Nice play by LeBron. Slows Miposhka down enough for Boromir to get in with the right click. The Shadow Word shouldn't be enough to heal him up. In the meantime, Mitch dies. And this chase lasted quite some time. TA left the lane, but, DNZ getting experience made. It's not wasted by any means. Go back to the shrine. Gen up, but that was slick play.
LeBron found something Support Morph can do, as any hero could have done it at that point. And the DD ruined it. Oh man, Mitch has to cancel his TP. Like, there's a DD Night Stalker here. He's like, well,
Thinking.
yep.
FN has so much money now as well, with that tier 1 going down, 17 saved up. Buy up his
Lane
face
Chappie.
boots.
Do I actually get him?
I don't know about this. He's really quick. He's just waddling away. But at the very least, you're like the main focus of this is your TA isn't dying. Like your TA is not being solo killed by the Meepo. So I don't, like, it's kind of sad that you're not landing these kills and you're missing out on a fair amount of golden experience that you'd be getting, and of course delaying the Meepo's tempo. But the fact that Meepo hasn't been accelerating through killing the TA is something that you can take away as a positive, I think, from hero. Like, what's the TA's net worth even? 3,500, yeah. This is like glorious at this point. Just need some ancient stacks, but we saw Miposhka already block up the ancients. make sure that
The only
no
problem
stacks
is
are
she's
happening.
like almost doubling up the next closest person on her team.
Yeah, that is an issue. Just
LeBron's getting some pulls now though, so he's like getting levels at the very least, and that's really all this character, like this style of Morphling needs, right? You don't need gold.
everyone needs gold, Trent. Everyone needs
Over
gold.
his strength more. Sadly, he's doing it. You know, it's always rough to do this outside of base, but his raindrop will help. He's got the clarity going. So what's his max stun now? Level 2. He's got 2.25. I mean, which is pretty crazy, right? You look at it, it's a direct stun. It's from that far away. It goes all the way to 4.25. You're like, whoa, this seems so unbalanced.
Roger dead here. Oh, that's a
he's
good
got 5
stampede,
armor.
and he even threw that silence and mischance over onto the TA.
That's another thing. They have nothing to get rid of that this game.
I guess the
Good.
mischance doesn't really mean anything during daytime. It's only 10%. Whatever.
It's true. But during those spooky nights, and yeah, typical Nyx assassin likes to rotate or something around this time, but as we talked about, he's got nobody to rotate with.
Yeah, the
It's a little rough.
Jakiro dual lane mid. They've got this Morphling getting levels bottom lane, but look at him. Forced away by Miposhka, and where's the Luna Trent? Back in the fountain for what, the 4th time this game within the first 10 minutes. Treads up for her. Maybe, yeah, I was going to say, now she's hit level 6, that Eclipse, I feel like you have to do something with it. You know, you're getting behind, and it's only going to get
Yeah.
worse from here. You need some kind of snap decision to go and play aggressively somewhere. The trouble is, look at where Chappie's sitting. They're setting up for the Nyx Assassin.
Well, this could be good though. They dive.
Dive
Trying
what,
to
though?
bait
There's
now.
no
He's
tower.
spotted, and there's a ward.
There's
I
no-
don't know. I
there's
thought
no-
maybe they dive Mitch, and then there's this Luna, and you're like, aha!
I got him.
But
TA was lurking around in the shadows as well. Get herself a
all
bounty.
right, let's see. Dire vision right now. You're sitting down here, like, all right, no one down here, guys. Troll's like, oh, there's a Jakiro right here in mid. Okay, cool. And that's pretty much it. That's like all they see going on right now.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, is this like our part of the map now? Do we own this? I think we might own this,
This
guys.
is theirs.
But when do you come farm this?
I mean, Centaur has been taking the stacks that EPG made. They're pulling, they've been stacking, now they're taking a tier 1. Ghostic is basically the safe laner at this point in this game. Vanguard is done. Blink Dagger is, you know, 1,700 gold away, but is really, really good. And look at Chappie. He's buggered off back to the jungle. He's got one guy farming west jungle, one guy farming east jungle. No way that you can keep up with the efficiency that Chappie is pulling here, and FN is farmed as well. Vlad's in phase, and he'll make the movement down into this Radiant jungle, realizing that there are 3 or 4 heroes, like you mentioned, off the map and not showing down in the spot lane. But I do love this dire ward coverage. Like, since you've mentioned it, I've just been staring at the red dots on the map. Try and find a tier 1 of their own at the very least. 3 heroes to mid, level 1 Liquid Fire. Now, DMZ has gone for level 3 Ice Path. Something that we don't usually see. But I guess if you're feeling like you're behind and you can't apply too much pressure, having that extended stun duration to stop heroes like Meepo, Centaur from doing things like this, just running at you or even just walking at you. I mean, they're a role-playing Arsenal football team. They're literally just trying to walk it in.
Now, I know we said Boran's been doing well, but that feels like so much pressure to go for that kind of a build too. Because as support morph, the only thing that you do is control, right? You don't actually add damage. 0 damage whatsoever. You literally do nothing. Your right clicks, they hit for peanuts. He's still at 37 damage, but his stun is crazy. 3.25. So that relies on TA and the Luna. And now your Jakiro's also done the exact same thing. And your other hero's a Nyx Assassin who largely, yeah, he kind of needs some help too. He doesn't have the best targets to go on this game. There's so much pressure on these 2 cores to do ridiculous amounts of damage that even with all their control, I don't think it's going to be possible. Like, these aren't exactly the squishiest dudes over here on Empire.
And the TA has even switched away from Deso to go for a Blink Dagger.
Uh-oh.
About that, I mean, I guess the understanding is that if you do catch someone with the Nyx, you need the ability to jump in and deal damage, but if you don't have the Deso, you won't have that much damage to give to them, and now, Empire have the high ground, that is good. The Liquid Fire and Macro Fire, they've got already. Night Stalker down, Chappie dropping low as well. He's going to be brought down by the Liquid Fire. The final adaptive strike, not enough. Chappie gets up and away, and he's still alive. Somehow the Meepo survives. Mitch is stuck in a corner. Can't Quelling Blade through the trees, apparently. He's cut the wrong now as well. Unfortunate for the Nyx. We'll get dropped. That's a 4-for-1, as that fight was incredibly sloppy.
Rough. The more I think about it, the more I kind of like the Blink anyway. I'm trying to picture, like, imagine if you're trying to chase down anyone on Dire with just Deso, like, as he said, machine with the Nyx or something, but, like, they're just going to keep walking into fog and darkness, and you won't be able to keep up with them, so...
Stampeding and poofing away.
At least the Blink lets you get that damage guaranteed, even if it's going to be less.
Yeah, I think the Blink will get you at least one, it'll get you one guaranteed kill and then maybe another one afterwards, which is what they need as a pick into something bigger.
This is Soul
is alone. Adaptive Struck, FN. He's stuck here as in comes the Nyx Assassin. Jakiro won't land his Ice Path, but FN is sprinting away with the Phase Boots, and the final spells thrown out there will eventually get that kill, and FN applauses. They finally killed me. I was alone and it only took 4 or 5 of them, but regardless, they got me.
Sorry, I'm still ill, so occasionally I'm just going to randomly mute myself.
That's fine.
Sentry Ward spotting Nyx out. No, he was fogged.
I've been feeling it as well. I was ill last weekend. I had a kind of flu-y, coldy thing. Yeah. And then I've been fine. And last night, I don't know if it was just the fact that I've not cast in a while, but my throat this morning was like, why did you do this to me? No, not just my vocal cords, but like my entire throat was just like, please, end me. Just end me right now.
I'm usually pretty good about this.
Yeah,
this one, I got. First time I feel like I've had a stuffy nose in forever. It's awful. I hate it.
Like, I've not been to the doctor in, well, since I've been to Germany. 2.5 years I've not been to the doctor. I've not been sick.
Like you're an American.
XD. There's going to be a fight that's going to kick off, yeah. DNZ starts. No, he doesn't. He can't get the Ice Path because Ghostic's there with a blink, and the spells come through into the Jakiro, and down he goes. Borania, you got a Blink Dagger. Doing damage is a little bit difficult though, especially when Meepo comes in. Eclipse is out, the damage isn't going to be good enough, and in comes Ghostic to clear up another one. Gogi's stuck inside the upheaval, and this Morphling throws out one kind of, hey guys, I'm here too, Adaptive Strike. I've hit level 7, I can stun people.
My thing.
Orange, who's orange? It's Nyx. Mitch has been caught, Dust is there, and they'll chase him down. That could be a really simple catch.
Right,
Roger flies over.
You ready for this?
Oh yeah?
And, oh, he doesn't have the mana. No! Oh, there, he just got it.
Dies the Geostrike. No! My dude.
Really nice aggro play from Empire. 100% punished it. The Meepo to top it off. This game was just left pretty damn hopeless after the first 5 minutes or so.
And now they're just
getting
getting
that way as Ghostic hops around.
I don't even think they're just getting Meepo'd either. This has just been every lane. The whole draft has gone Empire's way. The aggressive tri-lane / dual lane bot lane. The Centaur and Warlock, they stomped that lane. They crushed the Luna. Troll had free farm against the Nyx. You know, Nyx got a fair amount of experience and a bit of gold, but like we mentioned earlier, what does he do with that gold when he's meant to be an enabling hero and has no one to enable? Good diffusal play for Meepo. Not seen that in a while. I think it's the like highest, one of the highest like anti-damage items you can get in the game.
Yeah, it's perfect this game too. It's really good against support morph. Just instantly kills them. Just can't do anything. Won't have the replicate mana. And of course, just controlling a TA and a Luna. Invis rune now here for Roger. He's on the hunt. Oran. And so he needs to hope he does not walk out here. Oh, see LeBron? Oh, they have a sentry. Got him.
He's going to walk out of it.
They stunned him outside of it.
Oh dear, he's on the very edge. And in comes the rest of Empire. Jakiro, tragic end to his life as the twin-headed dragon is burst down. Oh,
that's depressing.
Chappie going to go for more? When's his blink up? 3 seconds time. Going to go for the net. There's up LeBron. 13 stick charges. He can waveform. Oh, no, he can't when it's bashed. FN with the RNG luck there.
Meepo has got to be the hero of the game that's 4-4 force. Trying to think of something for it. Like, that single target control with 0 damage does absolutely nothing. Unless you have some other hero, like a Clinks or something, where you're like, okay, I have stunned the one that you need to kill. Maybe then it would work, but it's not the draft where it worked. TA is way too poor to be that hero.
Sure is. Just all they can to try and delay this push in. I'll strike onto FN. We have to remember, of course, the Meepo has the Aegis, not the Troll. They are able to find an initiation in onto someone, like this Night Stalker, very tanky. 12 stick charges as well, the Golem's down, and, well, EPG, full retreat time, get into reverse mode because the Morphling's obliterated. DNZ chases
support
as well.
Behind.
I mean, I think you leave everyone behind at this point. Mitch goes in onto the Troll, they maybe can bring him down, but no, he escapes with a Shadow Word, and the Vlad's keeping him alive, and the Eclipse won't do a damn thing. Warrenea is trying his damnedest to turn this one back around into Meepo's face, but the final poof blast out from the Meepo clears up the Templar Assassin, and the secrets have been found by Empire. Next Assassin, goodbye, my friend. Back to Fountain. Hide. Hide! I think it's over, Trent.
No, don't talk like that, man.
Empire are pressing their buttons, and there is nothing EPG can do to stop them.
They have the gem as well. Another great item.
I like how Roger is just using that Hunt in the Night flight thing whenever he can, just for fun. Oh, one lane of Rax is gone, GG is called. EPG tap out. Our first best of one of the day, sub 20-minute game. Empire defeats EPG, and up next we'll find out how well they do against Cyber Angie. Won't we, Trent?
That wasn't even a game.